Hey guys, Liz Stapleton here from elizabethstapleton.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about how much you could potentially earn as a Pinterest virtual assistant, or Pinterest VA as it's more commonly known. If you like this video, please take a second to like and subscribe. It really helps me in growing this channel. So, I've talked before about being a PVA and sort of some of the best services to offer. I talked about how I went full-time as a Pinterest manager, but it's a great side hustle if you're just looking to make some extra cash, or if you are making a career change, it's totally possible to go full-time. I've done it. I will link to that post and video below. So I just kind of wanted to share how much you could potentially earn depending on how much you're doing, and I'm gonna of course share what I've earned when I'm like maxed out on clients. Actually I wasn't even maxed out when I earned that, but kind of some of what I earned, and then I've also had the good fortune of some other Pinterest VAs being willing to share that with you guys as well. So I'm going to talk about what they said, and I'm going to link to their stuff below as well. You can always check them out. I'm not currently taking clients, so if you're someone looking for a Pinterest VA, definitely check out their profiles. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I think, because last time I kind of really focused on it because I do have a lot of stuff, in March 2019. So I started, let me just back up 2 seconds. I became a Pinterest VA. I started in early 2018. I took a course at the end of 2017 to help me figure some stuff out. And then 2018, I landed my first client. I think my first client, the first invoice I ever sent out as a PVA was for $400. It was like an account cleanup, just kind of get started. And then they have been a recurring monthly client ever since. Not at $400, it's a little bit less, but, so right off the bat, just with one client, I've earned thousands of dollars in the last, year and a half or whatever, almost 2 years. And then I really built up my client base, and by March 2019, so like a year later, just a little over a year after landing my first client, I was earning $3,800 a month from Pinterest services. So, and that's, really going at it, but I was trying to do a bunch of other stuff too, so I wasn't even really maxed out or full-time at that point, but that was just to kind of show you guys, in a year, how that went. And one of the things I love about being a PVA, as opposed to I used to be a freelance writer, is that it's much more consistent income because I've got my regular monthly clients, so I kind of know how much I'm going to earn each month. Whereas when I was a freelance writer, it was like, okay, well, how many of my pictures are going to be accepted? How much work am I actually going to have? How much am I actually going to earn? I felt like it was just a lot more up and down, whereas this is more consistent. I mean, I do get some one-off projects or one-off pin creation, bonus orders, but generally I've got a really strong baseline of I know I'm at least going to earn this much, which I love. So yeah, so that's me who, is full-time self-employed. I mean, I make money doing other stuff as well. So I wouldn't even say, that $3,800 was full-time doing Pinterest management, but I'd say it was probably a good 20 to 30 hours a week. Just to give you an idea. And then so some of the other PVAs that were willing to share, Katie Gross from Virtually Intuitive, she makes about $500 a month, doing it part-time. Marissa Abo makes, it ebbs and flows for her. She's based in the Philippines, so it's a little bit different, but she earns, consistently $300 a month, and then she tends to have one-off clients. And then Christina from Pinning Pro, she teamed up with a couple of people to just go ahead and start a group of Pinterest, VAs, which is awesome. And she earns between, she said, $500 and $1,000 a month. Again, doing this part-time, working with others. So it's kind of splitting the work, which is nice. And then another PVA who was kind enough to submit this information, sort of like a survey I had, May from untangledbiz.com, earns between $2,000 and $3,000 a month. I believe she does it full time, or close to full time maybe. But I mean, there's all sorts of ranges. But if you get just 1 or 2 clients, you could easily earn anywhere, I'd say, from $400 to maybe even up to $1,000 a month. Doing that on the side, and you decide how much you want to take on with how many clients. So it's not, it is more kind of that consistent income. But I do, I really enjoy doing this work. The clients I have now, I've had a long time, and I loved logging in their accounts and seeing how much they've grown, because most of my clients have had for at least a year. And so one of them, they started literally from zero, and to see them now, they've got like 1,500 followers and they're getting, you know, thousands of clicks per month from Pinterest. You know, it's kind of my favorite part of the job, and it's a great thing to be doing, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time as a side hustle, or trying to take it full-time, or maybe just part-time because you just need a part-time job. It's a great one, especially if you like Pinterest, you like being creative, you like kind of helping others, because it's something that it is a very specialized skill set. So not all VAs can take on Pinterest. So because it's a search engine. So if you're looking to become a PVA, hopefully this video gives you an idea of how much you could potentially earn. Obviously it varies depending on your experience, how much you charge, and then you can always raise your rates as you get better. But this hopefully helps you figure that out. I should just let you know, I told you when I started, I took a course. It's called Become a Pinterest VA Today. It's by Gina Horkey and Kristen Larson. There's tons of Pinterest courses out there, and they're great. I've taken lots of Pinterest courses, but the Become a Pinterest VA Today was the only one that focused on sort of the VA side of like, okay, what information do you need to properly onboard a Pinterest client? And, you know, they give you ideas on what you should charge. And so it's a great course. It's only open up for enrollment a couple times a year. It is coming up this month, I think, the 17th, September 17th, so it's 2019, depending on when you're watching this video. It's going to open up again. So if you are interested, I definitely recommend you at least check out the course. But, you know, it's just overall, I think being a PVA is a great side hustle or full-time job, depending on what you're looking for. And hopefully, you know, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Again, if you found this video helpful, take a second, like and subscribe it. Super helpful to me if you do.